And, AOC, look, I think she's very nice, but she's very low IQ. And we really don't need low IQ. Between her and Crockett, we're going to give them both an IQ test to see who comes out best. Now, I took my test. I took a real test at Walter Reed Medical Center, and I aced it. I got every one of all those questions right. Now it's time for them to take a test. Anyway, have a good time.
Now, I actually remember when he took this test, and I just so happen to know a little bit about the test. And I'll tell you that on the other side of this. It's him describing the test.
Is there some kind of a test, an acuity test? And he said there actually is, and he named it, whatever it might be, like a memory question. It's like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV. So they say, could you repeat that? So I said, yeah. So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV. Okay, that's very good. If you get it in order, you get extra points. Give us that again. Can you do that again? And you go person, woman, man, camera, TV. They said nobody gets it in order. It's actually not that easy, but for me it was easy.
So 2.5, 3 years ago, I walked in on someone really close to me having a stroke, and I realized what was happening, called 911. The EMS came and they rushed him to the hospital, and I went over there. They had to have emergency surgery then. So the next day I got up bright and early and went to see him, and they were alert, they were coherent, as much as you could expect, right? Maybe more. And a short time after I got there, they came in and they did this test, this exact test that he's describing. Now, it wasn't the same 5 words, but I kind of smiled while it was happening. I understood the situation. I knew exactly what was going on. Now, when the doctor left, I told the person, I said to him, you just took Donald Trump's IQ test, because he'd been calling it an IQ test. It's a cognitive test that they give to people who just came out of emergency stroke surgery to see if their shit's together even a little bit. And the person who I was there with, she passed the same IQ test that Donald Trump is still bragging about passing all these years later. That's our president right there. He's every bit as smart as a person who just had emergency stroke surgery